Hey guys, this is Tarquin coming back with yet another episode of A Clash of Kings, picking up right where we left off, day 1668 outside of Blackhaven, a place I have never been. And I do not know what to expect, but, well, I do know that it is a castle right by my strongholds, and that I want it, and that a lot of my men are not in great repair, but it looks like it will fall on Martin Snow to lead this assault. And okay, there are apparently, oh hell. There are archers all the way around. You have to run all the way up the embankments, I guess, here. And then... Yep. Thought I was seeing archers there. Totally was. And I think, actually, it might be too late at night for most of them to shoot, but it's not for that one. And I'm gonna want to take him out for certain. How high up is he? Why can I not hit the man? I do not understand this. I can't figure out if there's an invisible wall, if I suck, if he's just that far away. Can't figure out if I'm having computer problems, don't know what's up, but I cannot hit any of them, it seems like. Which, of course, is pretty bad, but we have still managed to kill 15 men in spite of all of that. And maybe they were just far too far away, but normally I can eventually range somebody. Okay, maybe I was just trying way too hard. They were much closer to me than they appeared, and was trying to way overshoot them. Was trying to longbow style it, but not warbow it, and those guys, though, are very high up. And whoa, who the hell shot me? Not okay, man. And basically, we're just going to charge in, but this is a totally hellacious place to siege, and if they had anything like decent numbers within, it would just be a total nightmare. And I can... Okay, apparently my men won't even come over the wall. Come on, guys. Come on. Everyone follow me. Are they all broken? I think they might all be broken. Well, that makes things even better for the defenders. Yes, they are all broken on that siege line, so... Like it or not, apparently we are just going to have to fight people. Where are these people coming from? I actually have no idea how they got there. That's okay. What is not okay is the large amount of damage I was taking from those archers up top, so we're just going to try to take care of that really quick. And it looks like, although all of our other friends are stuck on that ladder for a reason that I will never be able to comprehend, some half of our forces still able to stay in this battlefield. And given that, are you kidding me? Given that you probably have to walk around the entire goddamn universe in order to actually get to the archers on the other side, there is no way that I am leaving right now. So, okay, here's what you do. We walk all the way up this hill, and then come down to fight their reinforcements. Jeez. This would be a really nice time to have the rest of the other half of my troops. But, well, what we're going to have to do is just persevere and hope that we get reinforcements without losing all of those men that we have up top. And And that was a man with a javelin. You don't want to mess with one of those right up front. But, of course, when they have it, is a great time to smash them. So we're just going to continue on along the wall this way and hope to not get our faces shot off, which is like to happen sometime. The structure of this town has made me deeply paranoid. I have never sieged a castle quite like this. And okay, now some more of our enemies coming in and killing the ones with javelins, and the other ones we're going to be killing all of them, I think, before the day is through, and just happy to still be on my feet, really. And alright, we're down to elite spearmen somewhat, but a lot of archers within them too, and also, well, not archers, but sergeants, and that means, of course, more men to kill. There are a ton of archers on the other side of the battlefield shooting at my men that are stuck on a ladder. There's nothing I can do about that. All I can do is charge, because, well, what happened to the AI on that ladder is not my fault, and I cannot do anything at all about it. What I can control is the fact that you also have to walk all the way around this. I mean, wow, how spectacular. Now, given that you would probably just climb up that wall there and smash people, but have I been here before? It seems vaguely familiar. I don't know. But in any case, maybe, okay, my archers from that tower that are stuck actually able to get kills hitting them. No, 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 don't make me fall. No, that's the worst. Oh, I cannot believe it. But right now, I am going to test my able to climb the side of the mountain theory. And let's see it. Because really, there aren't a lot of pathing rules in this game. And where does this come out at? Okay. Right on. Looks like this is working out well. Tried to grab an arrow. Little bit of silliness. Probably not the smartest time to do that. But it looks like where I am is part of the integral thing, so what I'm going to do is go up top and hopefully not run into a huge bout of reinforcements. Am I about to run into a huge bout of reinforcements? No, I think it is just a very large amount of archers, which, well, they really might kill me, but we are going to do our best to not get killed by... Oh, damn, they have a whole nother tower separate from all of this, and... I'm not even mad, I'm just impressed. And apparently there was a guy, okay, this is another way in, and there are in fact a ton of archers inside the walls at that position. Who knew? Not me, but now they know I'm here. So it is going to be up to me to die a hero's death, because I sure as fuck can't kill all these guys. And just going to hope to not fall backwards and... And actually, if we're able to keep on the back foot against these curved swords, and there aren't any archers, then we might be able to live. Oh no, we moved too far up the hill, and moved it into archer range. Now we need to move back down the hill somehow, and how the hell do we live through that? And there's a sergeant with a javelin managing to survive that, and oh no, taking a huge javelin hit. And a nice parry there, but still javelins coming in, and there was the javelin hit that we feared. Knocking us out. We're going to have to back out for sure. And we lose 100. They lose 205. So they actually don't have that many men left within, but of course this siege has showed itself to be pretty spectacularly scary and buggy. But after this, we are going to be able to hopefully retake Nightsong, the ancestral home of Lord Caron. And that will be very nice. Now what we're going to try to do is wonder why the hell I took this same character into the siege. That was a definite mistake. I actually can't believe I did that. That's a really terrible move. But there are only 68 men within, and in fact probably only 68 defenders entirely, so we're just going to try not to catch anyone's attention and kill as many of these archers as we can, which thus far appears to be a fairly large amount. And now they're paying attention to me, which is very bad, of course. See a bunch of javelins stuck in the ground here. Not all of them were failures. That's where you see that sellsword squire being killed, no doubt. And now, time to try to deal with the far-off tower. I really wanted to kill that guy. I shot like 6 arrows at him, and I didn't kill him. And then I shot several arrows at the next one, didn't kill him either. If my men get stuck on that fucking ramp again, I am not going to be pleased about it. There really should be a mechanism for your enemies to surrender when they're gravely outnumbered. You should be able to be like, I promise I won't go all Ramses Snow on you, and they would believe you. And I still do not understand why I cannot hit this man. There we go. And I really want this kill. As you can tell, I have wasted 10 arrows, and including my last one, not able to get up, and everybody else stuck. So we're going to need to tell them to follow me. Okay, I think I know what's happening. What happens is the archers get stuck on the ladder. And they try to shoot at people. And while that seems like a good idea, it's actually a terrible idea because it gets them stuck. And now I'm hoping that they would do the right thing and not get me fucking shot and try to shoot our enemies. But instead, they appear to be acting very odd. And now there are only 20 men on the battlefield, and I honestly do not know how long it is going to take to get inside because of the bizarre and terrible behavior of my people on this battlefield. Now, this is a beautiful siege map and a very terrifying thing, no doubt, for people to deal with, but it also looks like it is buggy as fuck, and that is sort of your friend, but sort of your enemy, because while it could be interesting, it is also not that interesting. But a lot of kills coming all around, and finally now, no, not really so much. Some people still getting caught up. I think it is because there are archers in so many positions, and it sort of bugs out your men and their decision making. But hopefully they will continue shooting them down and be able to take them out. And how many more men are even on this fucking field of battle? Okay, only 4 more men to kill. And yeah, look how long it's taking my men. All of these guys still stuck on there. This dude, Lothro Gendamus, throwing javelins at them. And I know it's going to take about 7 years to get all my men over there. But everybody else is charging. And now we are trying to chase down the 3 remaining people on this battlefield, which is the absurdity of this siege, but that's just how it goes. Marvelous siege map. Absolutely fearsome. Doesn't appear to be a good way to go about it, except to bring 3 times as many as are inside, but also, of course, has its problems. None of which would seem like problems if you were the defenders. But, I mean, look how extensive this is. It seems almost like two different castles, and, well, obviously sort of is. But I guess you do have the choice of leading your men up the sheer rock face and trying to take this castle first, under the archery fire of the other side. But just a really interesting siege map, and one I sort of hope to see some enemies come into me on, and, well, then there will be a series of interesting events. And what I really want to see is a couple of kills, otherwise I'm just going to hit the tab button here in a second and end this battle. But I figure they've been running so damn long, they have to be finding them sometime soon, right? But they might be down below, they might be on the other side of the map, and no one's killing anyone. And apparently there are still men inside to kill. Who knew? There are 3. And if you want to take bets on how long it's going to take to kill them, I don't even want to hear about it. There will be 2 on this side. I will have to deal with them. And not get killed by them first, which is much more important than dealing with them. Pretty ridiculous to make you siege one last time with 3 men on the walls, but I guess I did leave. And okay, there's a kill. Not able to get in on that guy, and headshot somehow. And where is our last foe? We must be inside here. There we go. So, really ridiculous, but that is the siege of Blackmont, which looks like a pretty serious nightmare. Wait, Marcher Longbowman. I say, what's this? And, well, that was pretty triumphant. And next up, I would suppose, is Nightsong. We're going to be able to push Dorne all the way back, and hopefully our lords are going to be able to deal fairly well with the Vale, and they won't be sieging anything else too soon. We didn't wait very long to have this war, which is one thing that worries me. It was about a month, but pretty much we distributed fiefs, and then we got into a very ugly conflict with 2 people for no reason at all other than that I wanted to have one. And who else? Okay, there's the rest of my bannermen. And Nightsong has 368 defenders. So, depending on the constructions of Nightsong, could be interesting, could be terrifying. Afterward, there's either Kingsgrave or 3 towers. I think I will at least take a look at Kingsgrave in the next video. Really, I should take a look at Nightsong in this one. Won't hurt anything to have a tentative siege and back off a little bit. It'll be in the daytime, we'll be able to take out some archers, and then for our next video, if things don't look like they're going so well, we'll be able to back out and return more fresh. And just going to be Garrett Longley and see what Nightsong's like. Alright, this is Nightsong. Apparently in Nightsong you have to charge across a lot of water up into a ton of archers, which makes sense because this is the home of all the scary archers. What we're going to do is really sort of test their defenses. Hope not to get our head shot off, but a little bit confused right now. If all of Nightsong's archers are inside, then it's not going to be too great for them. Maybe they're just getting into position, but if they take this long to get into position... Okay, that was the beautiful sound of an arrow splitting the air. That means that there are some archers on the wall somewhere for us to shoot. I just don't know where they're at. And okay, I'm supposed to be looking at these towers, but no one in the towers. But maybe there are archers that are streaming up there now. I think that is the case. So basically, you could run in or wait for their archers to come in the rest of the way. And inside, we're actually seeing some Dornish archers and skirmishers, but we're just going to take a bunch of kills because, well, who knows how long you're going to live, right? And if there are javelins at my men, you probably won't live as long as you could have otherwise, and just taking out a bunch of guys, and also not taking out guys, but breaking shields, doing damage, and there we go. Their mounted archers continually moving right into the same position, allowing me to get repeated headshots. And now we're going to go ahead and tell our men to go ahead and charge in now. What are their archers on the interior like? Looks like they're pretty fearsome. It looks like actually some other archers are even more of a problem. Never mind, I spoke too soon. And that is where their archers are. Please say they're just on that side. If they're not on that side, I'm about to take a shot in the back or two, and it's going to end my ambitions here, but apparently Nightsong is all about allowing them in to a kill box and then trying to wreck their faces, and would you look at that, a veritable fucking tower of people that you don't want to mess with. Sorry, brother, you looked like you had a bag of arrows, and they looked like they had a lot of men that needed killing. And now Garrett Longley gonna make a little bit of a name for himself, as well. He already actually, his story is that he beat the bastard of Nightsong, Roland Storm, who fights for Stannis, in an archery contest and spent it all whoring and stuff, and so wanted to make more money, blah blah blah. And now for him to come to Nightsong and win a much more serious archery contest, pretty cool. And basically running out of arrows, and all of our men running forward, and, well, we don't have that many men, but we're just going to push them all forward anyway. Because once we break through and they're down to reinforcements, we're going to be able to get into the square and have our archers be able to deal with theirs a little better. And until then, we're just going to keep on bleeding allied troops, because that is what you do when you attack Dorne. Now, this is, of course, not classically Dorne. This is Nightsong Castle that is in the Stormlands originally, but apparently everyone is stuck on that man, and okay, there we go. Getting them out of their head for a second to realize that they should actually be fighting instead of whatever the fuck they were doing with their time. And now, time for reinforcements, time for me to have a bad time in general, time for everyone to charge, and for me to hopefully not get killed. I haven't taken a shot yet, and as I come up from falling down, overhead strikes with the badass mace, Garrett Longley, famous for his bow and arrow, but not a bad fighter either at this point in the game. So many hundreds of hours in. And now out of arrows once more, but we're going to just take as many as we can here from the yard and try for kills on people. It looks like no one else is trying for kills on, and come on, stay there. Yes! Moving right into a murder hole. That is not actually what a murder hole is, but that is what I'm going to call it because we murdered someone there. And now, just going to check the disposition of forces. About 50 to 50. And we are down to where their reinforcements spawned from. We might actually be able to come inside now. Is this an interior door? No. And reinforcements have arrived as well as new enemies. We're just going to kill them as they show up. And Gurner Pike proving once more the amazing value of just the classic two-handed mace in battle. And, hell, 30 damage, taking a javelin throw from that Dornish sergeant, and now trying to make our way into the interior courtyard. No, we were not done with Nightsong yet, not at all. And I am risking a lot of ranged fire just to kill these men and hope to get my men inside. And what I'm doing now is bordering on absolute stupidity. I'm just hoping that they're not going to hit me and just constantly moving back and forth. And now I'm going to move around this wall and somehow managing to survive that mad dash inside of Nightsong. And now they're going to be pretty much out of forces, I would think, but there we go, and now on the interior of Nightsong, so that's where it's at. On that extra courtyard, and of course, if you can ever find the short way out of a siege, that is always nice and simple to do. Makes everyone happy, and everyone injured all to hell from that and the previous campaigns, and that's no surprise. But, well, not expecting the Siege of Nightsong to go so well, but it does go perfectly. We could wait, but it's going to Bryce Caron, doesn't matter, and we're going to split some loot, get some good rep with other folks, and go ahead and leave. No way, we're not giving his ancestral home back to him, and we might have actually waited to get some free troops there, but and he actually just says something nice about Falcon's Roost that I gave to him, and not Nightsong, the castle that he should be excited about. But of course, we've just picked up 2 new castles from Dorne, and, well, we're not in bad shape. And here's Great on Good Brother. Come here to pin the Dornish in. Ashford has been besieged. Now that is interesting. So what I think I'm going to do is actually send everyone home and then go and defend Ashford for the next video. And we will let people drink in these last victories, and medium-sized group of enemies spotted near Ashford. That could mean a whole lot of people, I suppose. But, well, we shall see. I imagine it means the host of Dorne. Yep, it does mean the host of Dorne. And they are... well, they are not all there, but they are pretty much all there. It's Oberyn Martell's banner that I don't see. And of course, Ashford has about 700 men within it. So basically all we're doing is gambling that they won't actually try to take this. Grazdon Zobaton's city is Ashford, so he's going to be dancing in and out of... okay, and there the battle begins. So, when we return, the defense of Ashford.